about their history. But the bigger question is, what of those who are living today? What of those who are living with us and are doing great things? Do we wait for them to die? I don't think that should be the case. Listen, sometimes we want to appreciate them whilst they are alive. Most of us couldn't appreciate our parents, and today they are dead and gone, and we are so sad. My father passed on 2 years ago. To today, I still feel the pain. I wish he was alive. Mr. John Clark, I wish he was alive. He was a very nice man. He's a man that I love so much. He was my best friend and will continue to be my best friend. Do I wait for him to die before I say things like this? No, sir, I will not do that. All right, today, it's just going to be very simple because the man I want to talk about, you already know him. I feel he's a living legend. He's still alive. And I would want to appreciate him like I did yesterday for Ibrahim Mahama. I want to salute this gentleman for standing in for us. At the time that we were all weak and we needed something to entertain ourselves, he was there for us. Until today, he is still with us, working for us to appreciate and be happy. Who am I going to be talking about? He was born on the 24th of December, 1980. I think you know this man. This man used to play for the Black Stars. He was a professional footballer and a midfielder. He used to play the midfield for us. He used to dribble. He used to score. He was somebody that when he's playing, when he's on the field, in fact, even if you have blood pressure and you see him playing, you're okay. Today, people are saying that the Black Star is not like the Black Stars used to be. And they've been criticizing the Black Stars. People are not ready to grow the team. But all they are ready to do is to criticize and bring the morale down. I'm talking about no other person but Stephen Appiah. Born on the 24th of December, 1980. Listen, he has played for Parma, Juventus, and then Fenerbahce, and also some more things in the past. Listen, he began his career here in Ghana for Hearts of Oak in 1995, when he was just 15 years of age. Listen, in 1996, he traveled out to play for Galatasaray, a youth squad, but was not signed at that time. So he returned back to Ghana to continue playing for Hearts of Oak. In 1994, he moved abroad to join Zero R side, Udinese, where he initially played as a striker. You understand? And also in 1999, he had a transfer to Parma to play. What a great man. He had a little bit of a problem along his journey because of hepatitis that jeopardized his transfer to Parma at that time in 1999. But Stephen Appiah managed to overcome all these challenges. That is one thing I want you to learn. Challenges will come. People will criticize you. Sicknesses will come. People will give up on you. But how you overcome is the most important thing. So he managed to overcome that illness. That time in 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, people call him Stephen Appiah Tornado, and so many very beautiful names that we give to this gentleman. I'm going to be playing you a video later, what he said about his son, who is also growing to become like him and better than him. He spoke to TV3 some time ago. Listen, he managed to overcome his illness and he moved back in the 2000s to play for Parma. And in 2002-2003 season, Appiah moved again. He later moved to Juventus with a very huge amount of money. Juventus paid Parma 2 million euros. In that summer in 2003 to secure Appiah's service on loan with an option to be a permanent transfer. They paid him 6 million euros. today I wanted to invite somebody from the sports desk so that we can analyze this gentleman, Stephen Appiah, and what he's done for the Black Stars. He also moved to Fenerbahce in July 2005. He played in Turkey. Do you understand? He did a lot of things for all the teams that he played for. At the end of 2006 and 2007, he expressed a desire to leave to a German club, of which he was paid 4 million euros to Fenerbahce. Listen, but there was a bit of a problem along the way for this gentleman. Injury. What kind of injury was it? Knee injury. There's so many of our footballers suffer. How come knee all the time? Knee here, knee there, knee tomorrow this. Is it a kind of play? Is it a kind of what they go through? Listen, in 6 October, after Appiah extended, he had a knee injury, Appiah came off the bench for Fenerbahce in Turkey Super League on the 6th of October 2007. However, the injury recurred after the last game on the 1st of December. And Appiah went to Italy for rehabilitation on the 20th of December 2007. The long-term injury forced him to miss the 2008 African Cup of Nations. And I can tell you for a fact, when he wasn't there, we're all broken-hearted because this gentleman is not there to play for us. Remember when he played for Ghana the World Cup? And our brethren who had a problem, who is having a problem, who is supposed to share his properties with a wife, wanted to take that penalty for us. You understand what happened? Stephen Appiah was there. He wanted to take that penalty. But what happened? Only God knows. It's history today. But the most important thing that I want to share with you is this gentleman I am talking about, Stephen Appiah, stood for Ghana at a very critical time. In times that we needed him the most, he was there for us. He was there to fly the flags of Ghana above the skies. He was there to crucify himself, even share his blood for the national team and all the teams that he played for. This man I am talking about is on your screens. He was a man that when he scores for Ghana, he will rally the team members for them to celebrate. And he will move from all the corners of the pitch to make Ghanaians feel that, yes, he is part of the team and they are doing something very critical. He used to be the captain of the team at a point in time. Listen, Ghanaians, we easily forget what people do for us. Muhammad said that. We are people with short minds that we forget things. Today, I am good to you. As soon as I am not good to you tomorrow, you've forgotten the good that I have done for you in the previous years. Stephen Appiah. Today, even when people see him on the street, they would not even recognize him. The other day, he was in Mepe to even donate to the people. This is a great man I want to talk about. A man that has sacrificed for the Black Stars. In fact, he was more than a soldier on the pitch, sacrificing for us, to entertain us, so that we could be happy watching football. Today, how many people watch House of Oak play? Today, how many people will go to the pitch and watch House of Oak or Kotoko play? No, sir. The time that Stephen Appiah was playing, so many people would run to the stadium to watch him play. Today, people will not want the Black Star because maybe Stephen Appiah is not playing. Today, people will not want the Black Star play because maybe Michael Essien is not playing. But how do we acknowledge these great people? Today, people may not watch the Black Star play because maybe Muntari is not playing. How do we appreciate these people? Listen, the proverb of the day today taught us something. What is the exit plan? What exit plan do we have to celebrate these people? Do we wait for them to die and give them a state burial? It's a disgrace. That is why for me, I wouldn't waste my time to celebrate dead people. No, sir. I would rather celebrate the people who are living, who have done their best to put happiness in our heart to take away our blood pressure. Do you understand that? Today, Stephen Appiah is there. Nobody will call him and say, oh, Stephen, in 2007. Then he'll ask you, what did I do for you? Because of that goal that you scored that day. Because of how you played. You lighten up my candles. Today, even sports presenters, I am sure they may have forgotten about Stephen Appiah. Today, maybe the family of Stephen Appiah might have forgotten about him. Ghana, how do we appreciate people like these? When he was injured, that was the end. We all forgot about him. He went on retirement, decided not to play football again. We all forgot about him that very day. Today, check how they are treating Dede Ayew and Jordan Ayew. I will continue to stand by Jordan and stand by Dede Ayew no matter who the hell you are. Do you understand? I will continue to stand by great people of Africa, Ghana, especially those who are doing great things. I don't care your political color. I don't care the political party they come from. As soon as you are doing something great in this country, I will continue to support you. Stephen Appiah. Today people will say, hey, that side of the play, the midfield, people will say, oh, it is not as strong. We are looking at Partey. Is he as strong as he used to be? Michael Essien was there, very good gentleman. Today, we've all of a sudden forgotten about him. Today, we've forgotten about Samoa Gyan. Stephen Appiah. Do you remember him? Maybe you can go on his Facebook wall and say, oh, Stephen, Charlie, thank you. You've done something for me. Today, I want to appreciate you. Go on Twitter, send him a message, post him at least. I am sure when he sees these things, he will be so excited. He will feel that, hey, Ghana, people will remember you for who you are. Let's go and listen to what he said about his son when he was on Warmer Plus. He even shed tears. And when Amaka was watching it, when the producer was watching, they were all crying. When Stephen Appiah was talking, he was in the studios with Kawawa. When he spoke, he was so sad. He is willing that his son would do much more than he did. Today, how many people are supporting you? Some of your friends cannot support your business because they feel you get richer and richer than them, and they will come and beg you. Some people are full of greed. Some people that you feel they are supposed to nurture you, groom you, are jealous of the power you are coming with. You know what? Let's listen to Stephen Appiah, and when we come back, I wrap up, and then I check out 4. The drive team to take control all the way from the Ayalulu bus station, Kimbu, Accra. Listen to what Stephen Appiah said. And if you are joining us on Facebook, yeah, man, you watch it live. Listen.
They want to be better than me.
Right.
He's actually tearing.
but Stevie, you can sense that it seems you've influenced him a whole lot. He keeps mentioning about wanting to make you proud, wanting to achieve the same heights that you achieved and even higher than that. Does that make you proud? What's your reaction to that?
Oh, yes, because I think Rodney listened. He listened and...
So you spoke to him?
Well, taking that decision,
Yeah.
it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
And when you become a father,
Yeah.
you know how it means. And when he said he wants to be better than me, I was happy. Because there is no way I want to be better than my children. Never.
Yeah.
I've done mine, and he is coming. So the mindset of being better than me, I think is fantastic. But I always tell him, you are Rodney Appiah, I'm Stephen Appiah. I came to this world with a different thing, with different spirit.
Yeah.
So you just follow your spirit. Don't be like me. Play. And play better than me. So the other day we were at home eating, and then I started to crack joke on the dining table. I said, look at you want to be better than me. Have you played World Cup before? Did you qualify Ghana to World Cup before? And then we laugh at it. So I think I'm happy to see my son although he hasn't started playing, but 4 times he has been on the bench. And I must say I envy Abedi Pele because I know the joy that man has when he's watching football.
All right, I love what Stephen Appiah said at the end. He says he envies Abedi Pele. Yes, even if it's me, I'll envy Abedi Pele. 2 of your sons are playing the Black Stars. Listen, he said that the son said he wants to be better than him. And the advice he gave the son was, hey, you said you want to be better than me? Go do your thing. Do it to the best you can. And you know, if you're watching on Facebook, he was even crying, sharing tears. He couldn't control himself. You could even feel it from the voice. Charlie, to have people like this who can support you, Lord God, there are some parents who will never support you. There are some parents who will never pay your fees. If you tell them that you want to be a doctor, they say, you need to be a mason. I am not disrespecting masons. You say you want to be a nurse, they say, Kai, you need to be a carpenter, especially if you are coming from my region. There are 2 things in my region. 2 things in my region. 2 things in my region. They tell you, Adesuku alo adagbele. Adesuku alo adagbele. That is the 2 things that they tell you. So it's either you go to the farm or you go to school. Stephen Ronaldo Appiah, great man of all standards. Listen, he's so proud of the son and what will come out of him. Today, maybe you don't have a father, you don't have a mother. Maybe you have a role model. Will your role model stand in for you at the time you need him? Will your role model be there for you to support you at critical times? Listen, let me tell you something. There was a time that a news broke. There was a gentleman who works here. Should I mention his name? Giovanni Caleb. When he was on another network, and a gentleman on that network had to mentor him and hand over a show to him. How many people would you get in Ghana today like that? Listen, will your boss in that electrical shop mentor you for you to become great? He's even scared you'll be better than him. As soon as you get a $1 million contract, you begin to tell people that, saga, you know, onya, or your thief. You will say that. That is the African mentality. Is it only in the African mentality? That is the mentality of so many people whose brains are weak. Listen to what Stephen Appiah said. He's a man that if he's on the pitch, when he's playing, you are so glad you are watching him. Today, you will be willing and you will be praying. He's still mentoring people in the Black Stars. Do you understand? Today, he will wish that his son will also play the Black Star. Today in Ghana, some of all these old players that we used to have in the past, some of them are struggling even to feed. The government doesn't care about them. Nobody cares about them. There was a time I heard a story about, is it Laie Kingston? Who used to be a goalkeeper for Ghana, stand to be corrected. And I learned that he was taking care of a KVIP. Jesus. I felt too sad. Is it Laie? Oh, somebody should check that for me. Apologies if I'm wrong. A goalkeeper that stood in for us, the Black Stars, at critical time. Let's forget about people saying maybe he didn't manage his account well, he didn't manage his money well. Yes, maybe they didn't manage it well. But how best can we stand in for these people? Think about the musicians who used to sing all the beautiful songs for us. Today, maybe, he didn't do it too well. How best can you support your friends if they are going down? I don't make friends. Me, I love to have female friends than even male friends. That is me. I wouldn't go ask them anything, but I have some comfort anytime I see them. Their beauty alone sparks some fire in my brains. That is why when I come to work, sometimes when I am going to buy gobe, I remember Amaka. Because when she eats the gobe, she becomes so prettier that when I see her, I'm so inspired. God have mercy. Listen, today, do you remember Stephen Appiah? The gentleman who stood in for you and I. When we were weak, when we were down. Even though we didn't win the World Cup, he won our hearts. Today, why won't you win his heart? Send him a message if you have his number. Send him a tweet if you have his account. Send him a message on Facebook. If possible, today, to the end of the week or the end of the month, post Stephen Appiah's picture. If you are listening to this radio, 92.7, post Stephen Appiah's picture. As a chairman, why you be? You've done some for us, and we appreciate you. And tag 3FM, 92.7, the urban blend. Let's celebrate them today while they're alive. Let's not wait for them to die. Then we give them the only glory we give them. It's a state burial. And probably some 10,000 Ghana cheap cedis. And say, yes, this is how we can appreciate you. It is so sad. I would want to have friends that maybe one day, if they are not alive, I will take their kids and take care of them to become somebody in life. Maybe Stephen's child, a lot of them that he has given birth to, he's on the 7th one. Maybe if he's not there, I will adopt all of them and take care of them till they become professors. Today, how best do you appreciate people? Ladies and gentlemen, I think we leave it here. Let's appreciate people while they are alive. Stephen Appiah, I've never seen you before. I appreciate you. You've put a smile on my face at the time I needed it the most. And I think I appreciate you. God bless you. Continue to do what you need to do to at least uplift that spirit and morale in your son. And not only your son, other people too. For me, when I started radio, I struggled on my own. Way back in Aflau, sometimes I used to travel to Togo to buy laptops to sell, buy footwear to sell. Before I even had a car to drive to Jubilee Radio at the time. By the grace of God, I came to Dela Radio. And by the grace of God, this is where I found myself. No support from nobody. Just one man. No support. Only Daddy supported me at critical times. Maybe some few friends. Nobody mentored me. Nobody. I mentored myself. In this hustle and tussle. Think a joke? I mentored myself. I used to listen to Kobla Dumont. Said, hey, I'll be greater than him. I used to listen to very great people in the past. Tommy Annan Forsen in the past. Nobody mentored me. I mentored myself by listening to other people. To God be the glory. We leave it here. And then I want to say, I appreciate you, the producer of the show, Asoriba, and I also appreciate you, Amaka, for making it possible for us to be live on Facebook. God bless.